Welcome back to my channel, everybody. Today we are doing a full face get ready with me on affordable makeup products that you can get at the drugstore. So if you're interested in getting this look with affordable products, stay tuned. Alright, so we're going to do a full face of affordable drugstore makeup today. I already tightlined my eyes how I usually do. Because I haven't found any products that aren't drugstore to do that with. And I also primed my eyelids and I thought I had it out still. Oh, no, there it is. The e.l.f. eyeshadow primer, which I'm absolutely loving. So this is really great, super affordable. And let's go ahead and do it. So I know I already did a e.l.f. like full face and haul, but some of these products are just so amazing, and there's some new ones to try too. But I did get 2 more of the bite-size eyeshadow palettes because I just love them so much, so we're going to use these today on our lids. I think I'm going to start with the bite-size eyeshadow in Berry Bad. If I can open it, of course. So first I'm going to lay down some color with the darkest one on my lid. And just, I mean, I've already said it, but these little bite-sized shadows from e.l.f. are just, oh, they're so nice. I love them so much. And I think it's like also because of how inexpensive they are that it's exciting. Like $3 for these great little shadows and color story. It's just, it's amazing. It just, so impressed with that it just excites me. Alright, so that first darkest color is down, and as you can see, it looks a little bit more brown in the pan, but it is definitely more of a red undertone, hence, you know, Berry Bad. And then I'm going to take the lighter matte shade with the same brush and just put that in my crease and sit that in there. Alright, so I really love this more coppery color, so I'm just going to take that on my finger, which I feel like is the best way to kind of put these shadows on, and just from the middle of the lid to the inner corner, I'm going to do that. So the outer corner is still a little bit matte, but look at that, it's just so pretty. I love these shadows so much. And then I'm just going to take that purpley one and just put it in the middle of the lid just to add some of that more berry color. And there's Buddy. Must be just anybody walking by he has to say something to. You think you'd get used to it by now. Nope. Okay, maybe Buddy will be quiet for a moment. Okay, now I'm going to take that same brush with the darker color again and just darken up those outer corners a little bit, just for a little bit more contrast. Yeah, look how pretty that is. Nice. I'm going to just do a little bit of liner, and that's still another e.l.f. The H2O Proof Eyeliner Pen in Jet Black. I really like it. And I'm just going to do really close to the lash line and just swoop it out just ever so much. I'm not really good at that, so bear with me while I try to make this one. Kind of even. Alright, and then we can also take it and kind of mesh our waterline a bit. Cool. That's actually not so bad. I'm gonna grab another one of these bite-sized shadows. This is the one Truffles. And I just wanna take that dark brown and put it really close to the lash line where I did that, liquid liner. Just the dark brown, just to smoke it out a bit. I don't, as I've said, I don't like anything super harsh. So it just softens it out. Just ever so much. Yeah, much better, for me at least, what I like. Okay, now we're gonna prep our under eyes once again with the Holy Hydration Eye Cream by e.l.f. And my under eyes are just, I mean, you can probably tell this one's like so red and nasty looking, and it doesn't feel great either. So I'm gonna add this, kind of just clean up that fallout a little bit too, and prep the under eye for makeup. Nice, okay. This is such a really good eye cream, and not expensive, but it feels really good. And it does make your under eye area look a lot better. Now to prep our face, again, the e.l.f., the Sun Touchable Wool Glow, this primer, and oh, there's a hair. Okay, this primer and SPF is just, that's probably too much. So good. I freaking love it so much that, you know, when I was at the drugstore just like getting a couple more products, and after I found this, I'm like, I should get a primer, but I'm like, why? I love this primer. It's inexpensive. It's so amazing. And I can't stop using it. And they didn't even have it. I was at Walmart yesterday. It was a freaking mess. But they have so much product at Walmart. It's crazy. But they were out of that. And I hope it's because of me talking about it. It's just because it's so amazing. Okay. Perfect. I mean, just look at how glowy my skin looks. It's just hands down the best. Hands down. This is a new product to me. I just got it, and it's the e.l.f. CC Camo Cream Broad Spectrum 30. And I've just been hearing good things about it, and I've been so impressed with the e.l.f. products. I'm like, let's just do this. Let's just try it. Okay. I probably didn't need this much. I thought 2 pumps were definitely going to be maybe not even enough, but look at this coverage. Like, this is a first impression for this one for sure. And this is definitely giving you coverage. But it's, I don't know if you can tell how glowy it is. Like, it's a very, I mean, it'll probably dry down a little bit more matte. But even my neck is darker than my face right now. So it's giving you coverage for sure. And I did use some tanning drops in my moisturizer a couple days ago. So my neck is a little, I mean, you can tell it's like a little tanner, a little orange. But that's just what happens for me. But yeah, look at that coverage. And it has SPF in it. Like, e.l.f. is really, I mean, amazing. Like, you want to say it's just an amazing, inexpensive brand, but it's just a great brand because their stuff is great. You're just so shocked by the price point too, because they're performing just as well as high-end makeup, and sometimes even better. Like, this e.l.f. is the dupe for the Super Goop one. And I actually returned the Super Goop. I didn't even know this existed. I got the Super Goop, put it all over my face one day, and I was like, I don't like this. And it went right back to Sephora. And then I got this, and I just love it. Can't stop wearing it. You know, they better have it when I'm out of it. So they're outperforming, for sure. So that's great, and it's great for makeup lovers, and it's amazing for the consumer. So for concealer, I grabbed the NYX Bare With Me Concealer Serum. So I am absolutely obsessed with the Kosas brightening concealer, revealer concealer, because it has skincare in it. So NYX is coming to play that game, and so I saw it and I'm like, this is going to be perfect. I tried it once the other day. I wasn't super impressed, but I'm going to try it again and see if I feel any differently. And it's a good color for like my face, but this is the lightest color they make. My sister and I were looking at this and we're like, I don't know. They didn't make a lighter color, and I'm really fair. Like, there's not really a lot of brightening happening for me under here. It's covering, and that's part of the reason I'm not crazy about it. Because I wish it just was a tad lighter. But, so it's not a complete dupe for the Kosas one. But if you're looking for something to do more than just conceal, but also kind of give you some skincare properties with it, this is good. It's actually, I think the other day I pumped it onto my skin and then did it, but putting it on my hand first, I think is actually the way to go, because it's not looking as, it was looking a little cakey. And it does look less cakey. It's probably just the amount of product. Just a little goes a long way. Just wish it was a tad lighter. But it's pretty and inexpensive, which is what we're doing here today. So now for the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Liquid Bronzer, which I already love. It's so great. It has that perfect color, at least for me, where it's like not too orange, not too cool. It's just a great color. And the consistency is really great too, because it's not super liquidy. It's almost like just creamy. And it has that great smell as well as the powder. But I don't know how, like, I haven't seen this like all over social media yet. I mean, this had such a cult following that you'd think people would just go absolutely crazy for this. I mean, I did. I think I was on Target and I just was looking at new makeup or something, and it came up and I'm like, I have to get this. I have to immediately get this. And I went to Target, ran to Physicians Formula. They also made a liquid glow, but I grabbed something else for that. But look at it, it's just like the perfect amount of bronze, and it just applies perfectly, and it just doesn't move around what's on underneath, because what's underneath is kind of heavy. This CC cream is a little heavy, and it's just meshing with that really well. And you don't need to work with it a ton. You know, some cream bronzers you have to like definitely play with it a bunch for it to look seamless and nice. Not this one. And you get a good amount of product in this. I'm gonna take just a little bit more and get my nose. But yeah, it's already a favorite of mine. I just absolutely love it. And doing a lot today just because there's some things I really wanted to try. Another cool thing that I saw from NYX are these Bare With Me Luminous Cheek Serums. One is in the color Sienna Bronze and one is Tan Bronze. And just one is a little bit cooler and one's a little bit more like terracotta. Kind of want to try the cooler one because I always go for something that's more terracotta-ish. I just want to put a little bit on my cheeks just to see. It's pretty jelly, so it's thin. So I bet you could like mix this with things if you wanted to, but it's just going to give you that kind of bronzy glow without shimmer or heavy pigment. Can you kind of see that? I bet like for the days where I just want tinted moisturizer and a little bit of color, I could just do this. But pretty sheer, kind of see it on my hand, which I really like. Or when you're on vacation, right, and you just need like SPF and you want a little bit of glow, that's probably gonna be it. But I'm gonna use these more for sure. I just like how sheer they are, and I really wanted to try one out. Next is the Milani Cheek Kiss Liquid Blush Highlight in Luminoso. Remember when everyone was obsessed with Luminoso blush? I had it, I ran to grab it like the second I heard about it on, I think it was like YouTube. It was like so long ago. But that was another one of those like cult favorites, but they made this in this like liquid blush highlight. One of these little tubes that do that. So we're just gonna do a little bit on each cheek, see how it performs. And probably for me it won't be a highlight because there's too much pigment. But it's like, I don't think it's enough to actually be like a blush. It's probably more of just a glow or like a blush topper. But can you kind of see that? That's so pretty. But yeah, it doesn't have a lot of pigment, but it just has that like wash of kind of peach. I don't know if you can see it here, but like in my real mirror, in like real lighting, not through, you know, the camera, it's stunning. It's just has that like luminosity, a little bit of peach in it. It's not too shimmery. Really cool. Super excited about that. I love when I find products that I really like, but that are just a good price point. It's exciting. It's like a high almost. You're like, okay, yeah. 12 bucks or something? I think it was $12. I don't really know, but I know it's not super expensive. Drugstore. All right, so now let's set this a bit. So I used this e.l.f. Prime and Stay Finishing Powder when I did my e.l.f. Get Ready With Me or whatever. And I really, really liked it. And I've been using it like every day to set my face. It's just so nice. And it just, I don't know if you can tell how like airbrushed all of a sudden it looks from the areas that I used it. And blurring, which is really nice. And then we're trying to get it under my eye a bit to set what's going on there. There you go. But then I also picked up the e.l.f. Camo foundation powder for areas that I might want more coverage to set. But I think the color is too light. Like you see, it's probably not too light if I just set like a foundation. But the fact that I'm kind of just setting also bronzer and stuff, it's a little too light. But it does have pretty good coverage. I'm just going to kind of dust it all over, use it in the places where I want more coverage. But that's pretty nice too. Especially, I think it was like $5 or something. I mean, it's just amazing the products you can get now for the price. It's great. Okay, now let's use our butter bronzer. And what brush do we want to use? It's kind of like a big fluffy one like this. And let's warm up the face. It's just, the smell is so good. But I can't believe that I didn't have this bronzer anymore, honestly. I loved it for so long. And you know, it takes a good amount of time to get through it too, which is nice. I hope it makes a comeback. I really do. I mean, the packaging does look a little different, so maybe they're trying to revamp it, especially because they came out with this that I'm absolutely in love with. But it's a great bronzer. Great smell. And I'm so glad I bought it again. Look at that. As I make all the noise in the world. But yeah, I love it. It's so easy to blend too. Nice, okay. Fabulous. Oh, well. Let's like do a good job of blending. Let's be somewhat good at makeup, right? Okay, so I don't usually like to put like creams and stuff over powder, but I want to kind of use this as my blush. It's the Revolution, it's like a balm, but I don't know what. I threw away the packaging, but it's this balm. And I think this one's called Nude Kiss. And look at that color. I just love that color so much. And I've been taking it like every day, just on my fingers like that, and just patting it on the tops of my cheeks. And it's so pretty. They come with a bunch of colors, but I love this nudish rose kind of color so much. And it doesn't like mess with what's underneath, which is good. It doesn't separate it. And you don't need a lot. It just, look at that. So it's kind of does the same thing as, not the exact same thing, but as the Vive Skin Dew, where it gives you that kind of like more balmy look than just shimmer and massive highlight. But it has color to it. So it's kind of like the best of both worlds. And I think it might be, you know, influenced by the Jones Road Beauty Balm. And don't look at this mess I've made. I don't know how to use this correctly. Because it said like get off the first layer. And so you can see I scraped it. Whatever. I'm not great at it. And I don't know. I'm just not obsessed with it. But I am obsessed with this. And I think it's just kind of the better. Buddy! Okay, so I think it took that Jones Road idea and just made it better, honestly. I love this so much. This is like, oh, it's so cool and so pretty. Yes. And this little tin's really cute, if I knew how to put it on correctly. We have a dog now, since he won't be quiet. All right. So now we're going to do highlight, and I never wear anything really pink. Is the dog leaving? You done? You over it? Okay. So I never do anything really pink. I don't really like pink on me, but I wanted to get something for this video that's a highlight to try, and so I'm like, you know what, I'm going to try something that has more of a pink undertone. So I grabbed the Revolution Highlighter Reloaded Dare to Divulge. So let's see. I mean, I don't think it's going to be that bad. I just don't like pink on me. It's just not my favorite thing. I'd rather have more like a champagne or something, or, you know, lipsticks and blushes. I do not want pink. Here we go. But a good way to try like certain colors too. Okay, that's really pretty. A good way to try like new colors too is to get something that's not as expensive, so you can try it out, and then if you know, realize you like it, like if I like this, maybe I'll go out and buy like the Charlotte Tilbury ones. The new ones just came out with, I think it's like Pillow Talk, and it's more pink. Maybe that'll get me to try that. But I'd rather spend $7 and try something than $40. But so far, look at that. Well, it's super pretty. Doesn't look too pink, which is nice. Just like a kind of healthy glow. Kind of goes well with the kind of berry under eye. Oh, eyeshadow, not under eye. Yeah, it's not so bad. See? Try something new, you might like it. And of course, do my little nosy. Sometimes I feel like I do this and it looks good to me, but like in person, someone's like, why does that girl have like a shiny dot on her nose? But I guess who cares? I'm also gonna put it in my inner corner just to try it out more. The noises today are just unreal. Like you just can't get quiet. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's really pretty. Let's do another thing. I never do this. It's right above the Cupid's bow. And these little lines here. Just kind of highlights that area. Just for fun. It's pretty. Oh, let's do another fancy thing. It's right under the brow. I know a lot of people like to do their brows before they do their makeup. I don't. I like to do it like, because I feel like I can put makeup anywhere and not feel nervous about messing them up. I like to do it last. All right. A pink highlighter. Look at how glowy that is. It's so pretty. A bride would freaking love this. This is nice. I got a brow gel. Oh, I'm sorry. The Brow Glue by NYX. But I didn't get any color to put in my brows. But I realized that one of the little bite-sized shadows I got from e.l.f. Pumpkin Pie, I'm thinking this color might work with a light hand. So we're going to try that. So I'm going to brush them kind of to the shape I want, which I don't know if is possible because they're just out of control. And I'm going to take that color, which I might mix it with, I don't know yet. But I don't want a lot. It just, okay. Huh. That works. Okay, so if you're a redhead and you're looking for a brow powder and eyeshadow, grab the bite-sized eyeshadow in Pumpkin Pie. That is really nice, actually. Might be a little orange, but it's not bad because, you know, honestly, redheaded brow products are just not a perfect science. You know, too orange, too red, too pink, it's just a funny thing. Thankfully, I have a good amount of brow that I'm not always concerned, and I just kind of like to fill the wing and the ends because it is not easy to find. I'll take that. That works. And now let's glue them with the brow glue, which I'm hoping this is nice. I haven't used this yet, actually, because I love my brow 24-hour brow setter. I do, but I wish it was like a little more sticky and long wearing than what it is. But so I tried the Brow Lift by e.l.f. and that was just way too sticky, and they made my brows look really dark and like ashy almost. It wasn't good for me. So I want like a hybrid of that is sticky and glue-like, but doesn't make them way too like scary and dark. So we'll see how this performs. But it's great that I could use this as a color. I love that. Now to lashes. So I'm going to curl them. This is actually like a drugstore product. This is a Tweezerman one, and these are really great. I've used these for a long time. Used to only use the MAC lash curler, and then I just kind of destroyed it, and so I decided I needed a new one, but I didn't want to spend that much money on it. I'm like, there has to be a less expensive one that does the trick, and this Tweezerman, it does. Okay, so I got this mascara like a week ago, and it's the Milani highly rated, I want to say Ritual. Does it look like it's a Ritual to you? I can read, and it says highly rated. Lash Extensions Tubing Mascara, which I love tubing mascaras. And I just love these little brushes that just sit right in that little meat of your lashes. You can wiggle them and just kind of push up. I don't go all through the lash, as you know. But just look at how thick and pretty and black they look. I'm loving this mascara. It doesn't get anywhere either because it's a tubing mascara. Easy to remove. I just am all about it. And just for like fun, I'm gonna do my bottom today. Just to kind of show you. I don't want them to look spidery. I hate when they look spidery. See, now I have to go through with a spoolie. Look at me trying to do something for you guys and I don't like it. But it's a really good mascara. Oh, see? And I make a mess. Alrighty. So yeah, grab that mascara. It's really nice. Love it. I think I like forced my sister to buy it yesterday because I'm like, you have to have this. It's really good. On to lips. So Makeup Revolution had these like in real life or IRL lip filter finish lip definer. These products, and I just loved this like terracotta-y color. I tried it yesterday and it was a little dark, but it's okay. We're gonna mess with it a bit. Dude, look how pretty that color is. It's so creamy too and easy to put on. And it was $5. $5. And now I'm just gonna kind of rub it with my lips. Kind of make it like a lip stain. That's the great thing about liners, is that they're long wearing. They can be very exact. And then you can kind of buff them out so they're not super intense. And like almost like just put a chapstick on over it and you're perfect. But I grabbed at Ulta, which I haven't grabbed any like ColourPop things in a while, and I'm not sure why. And it's the Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain. This is in Sugar Snap. And I really like the color, I like the consistency, but I do not like the smell. And I don't like how it tastes. I mean, that's a weird thing to say always, right? It's like, why are you tasting it? But it's on your lips, how can you not? But I do like it. It's like an orangey kind of nude, and it has a, it's lightweight, and it's super pretty. I just not crazy about the smell and the taste. So that makes me think I'm not gonna grab it. But look how pretty it is, especially with that liner. I think this is like $7, maybe $9. $9 and $5, $14 lip. Perfect. Wonderful. So that's the look with all of these affordable makeup products. I love drugstore makeup. I think it's so much fun to try new things. Oh, wait, let's actually, I forgot. I got the Stay All Night Micro Friend Setting Mist by e.l.f. My sister loves this, and so I was like, I have to grab it. It has a really fine mist. It smells clean. I almost forgot. Come on. Oh, it doesn't have like a snap closure, so I was trying really hard to hear that snap, and there was none. Okay, so now here is the actual finished look. Amazing products. I pretty much liked every single one of these things I've tried. I've been using some of them for a little bit now, and I'm really impressed with what's happening in the drugstore, and I think it's amazing because not everybody has the money to just go out and buy high-end makeup. And high-end makeup doesn't always do the trick. There's so many drugstore products that are performing at the same level or better. Also, even if you have the money, sometimes people don't want to spend that on that. For me, I'm a crazy person and I love all makeup. I want to try everything. I want to grab everything. So that's just, you know, another story. But I just think it's great, especially for people who are young and want to try out makeup. They're able to get good stuff and fun stuff and not break the bank. I also want to apologize for my really dirty hair. It has definitely been a week and it is the day to do it. So after this it's Sunday. So after this I'm gonna just kind of do a little bit of self-care and wash it. Again, thank you for watching and being a part of this with me. I love it. At some point the background will look nice, I promise, but this dresser I want from IKEA is just out of stock, and so it's just going to be this blank wall with this chair and a pillow for a little bit until I figure it out. So thank you for being a part of this. Subscribe, please, like and comment. I want to talk to you. I want to be friends. I could talk about makeup all day, every day, over and over again. So, and send me, if you have any drugstore things that I didn't talk about or I never talk about and you think I should try, please. I love trying new things. I love finding new things. I also got a couple other things I didn't try on here today. So in future videos, we're going to be trying those out together too, because there's a lot of great stuff out there and a lot of brands who are definitely starting to amp it up a bit, like Milani, Physicians Formula. Like, I love it. It's so much fun. So thank you again. Have a great day. Enjoy yourself. Play with makeup. Have fun. Take care. Bye.